Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Marcus with Neon,
Howdy.
and on to the next thing. I will say something that really bugs me about this game. You are stuck with the Kingdom Key throughout the entire game.
Oh yeah, there are no other Keyblades, are there?
Yeah, you only have different Keyblade cards. The Keyblade should change based on the world you're in.
It's that creepy castle that I was talking about earlier. I know I didn't imagine it.
Like, it'd be really cool if it changed to match the world. Like,
That was the
if you'd had the
castle
Halloween
where
Keyblade.
Sora had to use the Keyblade to free Kyrie's heart.
It's like that would have been more interesting. Yeah, that.
Then he just disappeared. And I was so worried. How could I ever forget that?
So it's like, you're full of bullshit, Goofy.
It was when I turned into a Heartless.
Cool.
Wait, that happened in a castle?
Yeah. Well, technically it may not have been a castle.
Then what's it
Yeah,
called?
you know Donald Duck.
I love Sora. I remember it perfectly. What was it called?
Every word.
You
I
jackass.
finished the first volume right before we got to this castle.
Sora does not put up with
If I
crap
could
from
just
Donald.
find it.
I love it.
Look at Sora's face. Like, wait,
Here
what?
we
What are you
go.
doing to me?
Like, and everyone's like, Sora's an idiot.
have
Like,
a look.
he is not
How
that
could it
stupid.
What's the matter?
It's
Oh,
blank.
my entries, they're gone. Every page is blank.
Except that one.
Yeah.
How
What do
could
we
this have
do?
happened?
You just
I'm so
keep going.
careful with the journals.
make sure you didn't grab the wrong journal.
All that hard work is gone.
The journal's blank. What's going on?
Do you have to collect the pages now?
No.
Okay. They just fill in when he goes through the thing.
They explain it later. But these guys do always say something in between each world, but who cares? This next cutscene is my favorite cutscene in the entire game.
Oh,
Well,
God.
not this one, but the next one dealing with Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
This one where they like ice cream.
No, that's 35A is the one that they sit on top of the clock tower and eat ice cream all the time.
Yeah.
Something's screwy. Turtle pages don't trust us.
They didn't. They just were blanked.
What if it's more things?
Like what?
Goofy was telling us about another castle we'd been to. But none of us really remembers it. Do you think? Could it be that we don't remember because we're losing our memories?
Yeah.
Our memories.
That was Saint
Hold
Silva.
on. Remember what that mystery fella said? In this place, to find
Find
is
is to lose, and to lose is to find.
Is to find. It must have been our memories he was talking about.
I think they got that out of a fortune cookie.
So if we
Yes.
keep going, we'll lose more. Guess it really is Castle Oblivion.
So the higher we go, the more we'll forget.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of too. Could be the next four.
Does that mean everything and everybody will be forgotten?
Riku and Kairi too.
Do you want to go back?
Don't worry, fellers. We might forget about where
that's
we've been or
Gary.
what things we've seen, but we won't forget who our friends are.
There's a charger connected to the wall in
Come
the
on,
closet.
Sora. When you turned into a Heartless, did you forget about me and Donald?
Of course I didn't.
There you go. No matter
In
what
the closet.
happens, you won't forget your friends.
You won't forget your friends. You never forget your friends.
I forgot my friends.
They're all so worried about this.
You're right. Thank you, Goofy.
This.
So if there's nothing here that can make you forget about your friends, then we have nothing to be scared of. Let's go!
Is it charging?
But when I turned into a Heartless, who was the one who took forever to notice and kept clobbering me?
Sora is an asshole, but I love it. Like, I love that one moment.
Okay.
It's the best part about this game. Okay.
Yeah, like you did. You noticed when I was a Heartless, right?
Like, if we never forget about each other, how did it take you so long to notice I was a Heartless? I love that one moment.
Let's go to Agrabah.
I don't really like going to Agrabah, but Montrose sucks, Wonderland sucks, and that leaves Coliseum, which has... I need to go get in the Cloud card. I'll go to Agrabah next.
Alright.
I need that Cloud card.
Is the controller charging? Can you tell?
It should be charging.
I mean, I plugged it in.
I mean, we'll know when the controller dies.
Fair enough. Am I still recording? Like, there's no way to tell.
As long as the controller's on, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Olympus Survival Cup. I'm not. I don't care.
Oh
I
god,
really
Phil.
don't care.
You like Phil?
I don't think Phil has much. I don't think that they really have much of anything because there's only ever 3 rooms with any. You get
There's
dialogue
3
when you
story
first walk in.
rooms. Yeah, and there's 3 story rooms.
Yeah.
With not much story in them. There's not much to this game, is there?
Not really. Why can't I jump? Why can't I jump on here?
You can.
It wasn't letting me. It didn't break. I was expecting it to break. But I'm gonna make it to the other end. I have to now. Okay. Okay, let's land on this one. Why didn't this one break? This is the one that you have to hit. Whatever. Anyway,
Why are you breaking the pillars?
because I can! Oh, right, power walls. I hate these things. Well, it's really like the power walls. Those aren't nearly as bad.
As opposed to...
The other version of them. Which suck. I want to get my health before that. That's Goofy. Nah, I have to. That one. Because Goofy does this and kills everything.
The Goofy Tornado is a good attack.
Yeah. And the more Goofy cards you have in the combo, in the chain, the longer it lasts and the more damage it does.
Cool.
I don't have a 1. Okay, time to kill. Blue Raspberry.
You'll get some cards from this, maybe.
What's a Nocturne?
A Nocturne.
Yeah, that's what I have to ask, because there's a blue Rhapsody, which Rhapsody, I believe, is a music turn. There's a yellow Opera, and then there's the green Requiem.
Yeah, Requiem is a music thing.
Yeah, it's like, so that, it's like Rhapsody, I believe, is a music thing, which means
Yeah,
they're all
Rhapsody.
music things.
Yeah, Rhapsody is music.
Then what's... I don't have a 1, so I want a 1 or a 2. I can get one.
I've never heard of a Nocturne.
Yeah, I don't know what Nocturne is.
But I've heard of Rhapsody, I know is a music
There's
thing.
that one. I hate those ones. No. I don't care if I'm losing or when you try and attack. I'm not letting you attack. Okay. I have to kill this thing before... There we go.
Yeah, there's Requiem, like Requiem for a Dream or something.
Yeah.
And that's what took us so long. I don't know. Never heard of a Nocturne.
I don't know what it is.
But yeah, it sounds like they're all music things.
And it's bugged me since I realized it. I'm not getting much health in this Let's Play.
We weren't losing much either, though.
Yeah. Which, it's going to be a problem eventually. Forget it. What? Certain darkness.
So you got a low card?
I mean, I had it, but... Oh. I was not expecting that one to be a pop spider.
I've never understood these enemies.
There's this.
Yeah, they're just spiders inside crates, or are the crates spiders?
I don't know.
At least they can't bite you.
Oh, they explode, so.
Looks like they're trying to pierce you.
Yeah. Like, they are annoying because they will suicide bomb you.
Almighty darkness going.
That's always helpful.
You gonna fight the big one?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight them. I'm gonna fight most of them just because you need a lot of cards to get through this game. Ooh, calm bounty. Like that. If I just had 1,000 calm bounties and didn't have to worry about the rest of them, that's just what I would like. Why? Because I don't like the rest of them. Okay, I'm just gonna swing here.
Let him kill everything for you. Oh, he didn't do it that time.
Yeah, I don't really have to worry too much about it. And everything comes to me. It's hard to really talk much about this game because
There's not much interesting happens.
the game's just incredibly repetitive.
Yeah, most of this has just been us complaining about the game.
And making random small talk.
Random small talk. Not very entertaining. We need to be entertaining. Let's talk about important things.
Like what? How we're all getting screwed because of the government now?
Okay, you know, all everybody talks about anymore is Trump and the government, and I get that that's a big issue, because it really is, but I'm just, it's annoying after a while.
Yesterday, Derek asked me what anime character I would want to have be the president of the United States, and I just said Karma.
Oh God!
I mean, Karma or Koro Sensei, either one. I mean, 100% fine with.
Oh God, man.
But
I think Shikamaru would be an amazing president.
If we had Karma or Koro Sensei, would anyone really want to mess with America because Karma is Karma?
They'd be afraid. Nobody would want to meet with him, though.
Karma is a demon.
Nobody would want to meet with him. Like, foreign dignitaries would come and meet with, like, the vice president just because they wouldn't want to meet with him.
They'd be terrified of him.
You know, I don't want to be in a room with him. You don't know what he's gonna. You don't know that he's gonna hurt you, but you don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah. I'm getting low on health. Thank you, Donald. That's exactly what I'm going to use to do. Attack the big guy. Attack the big guy. Always attack the big guy. Okay, Goofy. That worked.
What anime character would be the worst president?
I don't know. Oh, wait, man. I will never use that.
Bo. You remember that?
I didn't watch that show.
I didn't either, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The dude with the blue shirt and the big yellow afro. That's all I remember about him. I only watched like one episode of that show ever. And he was fighting giant sushi something. I don't remember exactly what it was.
I don't know. Got it.
So we watched the new Digimon movie.
Adventure Tribe's awesome.
Digimon Adventure what?
Tribe.
Yeah, Digimon Adventure 3. So, yeah, anybody out there seen that?
You're an idiot. That's all I have to say about you're an idiot.
How?
You are. And don't try and ignore that. You know it's true and it will always be true.
You know what? I don't need this. I could go home to my mother.
You can't drive.
No, I mean if I wanted to talk to like that.
Yeah.
Loyal! I know he didn't say loyal, but it sounded like he said loyal.
I will say this, the music in this game, if it wasn't recycled from Kingdom Hearts 1 and there wasn't recycled from Disney movies beyond that, I would say it was really good.
Okay, so since we have Sora as the main character, what anime character would be the best secondary sidekick? You can't pick a main character, but a second tier anime character, like a main character sidekicks from an anime. Like who would you have?
Who would I have?
For Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
I mean, Conquer. Nagisa and Pro essentially are the main characters of that. Nagisa being the main character and everyone else being kind of side characters.
Yeah. Well, that show didn't really have a side character. Like you explored every character.
If I would just say main character, I don't know.
Well, main character, you can just pick a main character and they're like, oh, they'll all be OP as hell. That's what I'm saying, like a side character.
Just Garurumon from Digimon.
Oh god. Garurumon, you were supposed to be watching her.
I did. She got up and flew away. It would not be helpful at all.
No, but it would be fun. His commentary throughout it would be hilarious.
Like that's really the only worthwhile thing he would do. I can't tell
Yeah, he provides helpful commentary. I kept expecting him to Digivolve.
Piss off.
But his Digivolution is really powerful.
Yeah, Andromon.
Like, Andromon kicks ass.
And I don't really think there's any real side characters that would be great to have as a teammate.
Well, there's plenty of good side characters.
Nothing that like stands out as helpful.
Oh, let's see, anime side characters. There's Sakura and Hinata from Naruto. Well, she can also punch through like 20 feet of granite.
And I can also... Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2 picks up a metal creature with one hand and can throw it at the ground with so much force to not damages everything around it.
Usopp and Zoro and Songji from One Piece.
Zoro would be the best option there. Usopp would not be helpful at all.
No, but Usopp would make you feel better about yourself.
Usopp is helpful about once every 10 minutes.
They make Usopp helpful. They make Usopp provide at least 2 good things per arc. Just to like reinforce that he's not completely useless. Dude,
Chopper's demon form, that's what I want.
Chopper would be great, man. When your doctor is also one of your warriors.
Yeah. Chopper after he's had the third whatever it is. Is it the third one that does that, or is it the fourth one?
If he has 3, he becomes that mindless form.
Like that is such a badass thing. I'm glad they wasted the second time.
Freeze! Fire!
But yeah, dude, no. Chopper's freaking awesome. Let's see, side characters. From Naruto, there's a bunch of side characters that are powerful as hell. They're like secondary characters. Does Kakashi count as a secondary?
If you're talking about main characters being main characters, as in the main character
the ones we get to like really know and focus on.
So don't count those.
Yeah. Does Kakashi count as like a main character in Naruto? Because there's more than one main character in Naruto.
I would say in the original Naruto, yes.
Yeah, he doesn't get much focus in Shippuden. Like he gets an arc. He gets an arc a little bit. Like there's him fighting the reincarnated Zabuza and all them.
I don't want to deal with that.
And he was the Hokage for a little bit.
He was the Hokage for about half an episode.
Yeah, and they made a statue of him with the mask.
That was the second time he was Hokage.
No, but that was great. Because they wanted him to take the mask off, and he refused. Mike Guy would be amazing to have.
I would put up with Guy for about 2 seconds.
No, he's so full of pep and energy and hope and annoying comments.
Yeah.
You know what though? He can punch so fast. The friction catches air on fire. Who doesn't want that?
Anyone that cares about their lives. Okay, just kill the shadow and the monkey.
I would count Gara as a secondary character.
like I said, from the anime, there's not really any big secondary characters. It's like, yeah, I would love to have that as an ally. I didn't do any of them.
Well, other than Karma, none of their personalities really match, like, or something that's entertaining enough that doesn't get annoying. Well, I would argue that Karma could get annoying after a while. Like, if you were really, really tired, had just a long day, Karma would not be fun to put up with.
But, I mean, that's the whole reason of why I would have loved to have Karma, because if you have Karma on your side, you are not going to be messed with.
No, like, nobody's going to screw with you.
Everyone's going to be too afraid that they're going to get killed.
Yeah, in a violent, torturous, slow way.
He took out assassins that were more powerful than him, and more skilled, and more trained, in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, because he's Karma.
All Karma has is that he can take a beating.
Dude, Karma has his personality.
Like, that's why it would be so much more useful.
Like, he's so unstable, and you can tell he's unstable. But he's unstable in such a way that, like, he could come back.
Yeah. I still want a sequel series to Assassination Classroom. I want a spin-off with Nagata as a teacher.
Oh god, just their life later, and their students or something.
I wouldn't normally say that with some series, but that's one of the ones I would.
Remember, what's that? It's not Soul Eater, but the one with Soul Eater's name.
Soul Eater 9.
Yeah, what even is that about?
I don't know. 3 people that live...
You said it's not got the characters. Does it sit in the same universe?
It does have the same characters. It's set in the same universe, in the same school. It's just 3 different characters that have nothing to do with the original story.
Oh, are they entertaining to watch?
Not really. It's essentially Soul Eater, only the main characters work in a cafe and are struggling to make rent.
Oh my god!
Like,
That's like the Devil is a Part-Timer series, but like, if you were focusing on, which that wasn't a good anime to begin with. Devil is a Part-Timer. I shouldn't have started that. I watched the first 3 episodes and was like, no.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes of Soul Eater Not, and then I just gave up on it. Like, by the end of the 2nd or 3rd episode, you know that the series isn't going to get any better. And like, they have characters that appear, because it's not a prequel, but it's not a sequel. It takes place at the exact same time.
It's just with focusing on different characters.
Yeah, so none of the characters are in.
So it's Soul Eater, but without the characters and their personalities, which was the main reason you watched Soul Eater.
I mean, Soul Eater had a lot of really good action scenes and everything, but Soul Eater Not is not. It wasn't interesting. I didn't care about the characters.
No, you said it's called Soul Eater Not.
Yeah.
So it's like they're saying it's Soul Eater Not. Like it's a joke. It's a joke in itself.
If you wanted to have a Soul Eater type series that's just focused on the characters, use the characters. We had a few episodes.
I hate the Star Kid thing. That was annoying.
Rockstar?
Yeah. He was the only character I didn't like.
He'd get on my nerves. I hated Excalibur. Excalibur sucked.
Excalibur wasn't that bad.
He was a horrible character. He had one good moment, and that was not in one of his episodes. Hey, look, I need one of those. I'm gonna need a lot of help for later. Where am I? I don't know where I'm going, to be honest. I'm still not where I need to be. I need to go all the way down there.
But you're somewhere, and that's a start. Who puts a door going off of a wall?
I don't know.
Like, think, without magic, where would that door go?
To the other side? I don't know.
It would have gone off a cliff. Why put a door there?
Why make the closet to Narnia a closet? It
Exactly.
just does.
It's stupid. It's a wardrobe, thank you.
Blizzard Ray, that's actually useful. Okay.
I don't know where that trope of let's take anime characters from famous series and just put them in a high school, because they've done that with almost every big anime.
Yeah. I mean, they did that kinda with the Digimon Adventure Tri. Except, you know, because they developed their characters.
Well, it wasn't just these characters. You're in high school. I mean, that was part of it, which was annoying. Matt being in a band bothered me for some reason.
That was in a band in the second season.
I know, but it wasn't, like, important.
It wasn't important in Digimon Adventure Tri either. It's like, hey, he had a gig, and it got canceled because Digimon.
Yeah, but they had, like, 12 scenes where they mentioned he's in a band.
Yeah, it's like, it's just doing something with the characters.
Well, they can have hobbies. They're not just their character type, archetype. I'm just, like, I didn't like him being in a band. And he was way too bipolar.
I think they did great with all the characters they had. I think it meshed together perfectly.
I think it was a good movie. Like, I don't regret watching it by any means. I think it was a good movie. But I didn't like Matt's character. But I didn't like it that much ever to begin with. Okay. Why not?
Come on, give me your best shot.
I like that. I can just jump over his attacks.
Most of the time. That was a good attack. His sword is too long to accurately wield.
Don't question him.
He's doing close quarters combat with a broadsword, or a long sword, or great sword or something, like one of those. It's too big to do close quarters combat. Also, your sword is shorter, so you get up close, and then he can't do anything.
Attack! Bam!
Okay, he spiked him like a volleyball. You have a lunge attack?
Yeah.
He got a 5.
Ah, you won your stupid zero card.
He broke your card. Omni Slash.
See, Remy Donald. Or attack him, I really don't care. You're weird. Like, he has a lot of long range attacks that are all really powerful and stuff.
Oh yeah, that sword is for longer range. Also, he can hover.
Kinda.
Sometimes.
Are you going to use your cross class?
Apparently not. You killed him. He dropped rupees.
He dropped you XP.
Those look like rupees.
The mini boss has been defeated. Give me potion.
High potion. It's better than a potion.
Creepiest smile when he gets cards in battles.
It's like one of those, like, that kind of laugh goes with that smile.
And now I can get a cloud card.
Riku is Sora Sasuke.
Okay, I don't know where I'm going to go.
Oh gosh, wait. That looked like Koro Sensei on that box to me.
Martial law. I just realized I'm still not using the mini map.
Well, if you use the mini-map, maybe you could get where you're going. You've been to all of these places before.
Yeah, I need to go up here to this thing. The mini map just shows you what direction the maps are.
What's that little ghost do?
That one
Yeah.
is a white one.
What does that do?
It gives me enemies that you can only kill a certain way.
Oh god.
Probably should have saved before I did this, oh well.
The key to truth to the next story mission. Or next story room.
Yep. Oh, you lost again? They lost to me and Hercules?
Well, Hercules is supposed to be one of the greatest warriors.
Yeah,
Second only to Achilles.
Second only to Achilles? Really? Because I beat him in the first game.
That makes him third. But are you stronger than Achilles?
Let me explain every single problem in this. Let me explain every cutscene in every single world we go to. Memories!
What do you mean?
But that's all the cutscenes. So,
What did Hades do to you? I like Hades. He's snarky.
That's it.
That is not Hades' voice. The voice actor wouldn't do it for the game.
Take that.
I don't know.
Fire. That's it.
Meg.
Take that. Take that.
Let me explain something to you. I own you.
You're not a voice
Take that.
actor.
I'm better than the other. I'm better than this dude.
Take that.
This does not sound like
This is
Hades.
Smash!
That did shit.
Yeah. I kind
If you didn't know.
Take that. Take that.
You're fighting a god.
Okay.
Take that.
And he sucks.
Take
He's a
that.
very weak god.
Take that.
As Hulk explained it, please. Puny god.
Take that.
He's just wasting his cards.
Well, he has unlimited.
Take that. Take that.
Oh, he got a fire attack.
Take that.
He had a 0 and he wasted it.
Take that. That's it.
I can't.
That's it.
Fireball. Fireball.
I can't just stop that. I didn't have my 0.
That's it.
Can the boss run out of swords?
I mean, they can use all the ones they have loaded in.
Well, you know, but then you can only reload 3 times per battle, can't you?
No, I can reload a bunch of times.
That's it.
It just depends on
Does Goofy Smash not work on bosses? Well, it worked on... actually, no, it's worked on other mini bosses.
it worked on Cloud.
And it worked on Axel.
Take that.
Well, I killed Axel with it, so
That's what I'm saying, so how come it won't work on Hades?
that does recover him.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
You're getting Hades very frustrated.
Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that.
They really did not put a lot of effort into this game, did
That's
they?
it.
No, but I am likely to die with.
Sora looks nauseous. I'd do something about that.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Would a hit from a 5 or a 3 kill you?
I mean, it depends on the hit that. It depends on the power of the card you hit you with.
Just the one with his face on him, the hit. Like the punch, that's it, that's it.
Maybe.
Would that kill you?
Take that. Take that.
No, apparently not. Because you were at that health before and you know, I'll
Take
see.
that.
A hit from like a 9 would kill you though, wouldn't it?
No,
Take that. This
that doesn't matter because he's dead. That was close. That was. He kept
What did you
breaking all my
kill him
cards.
with? Just a Keyblade sling?
Yeah.
The Lord of Darkness.
He kept breaking my one healing card, which was a problem.
You got Hades as a card.
Yeah.
And he looks constipated. So, here's the thing. What happens to the mini-bosses when he cards them? Because Cloud didn't die. He was still there.
Nothing.
Then what's the card made of?
Give me help. I don't want to listen to that sound. Come on.
Can you recover out of battle?
Yeah. That's what those green orbs are.
No, I mean like, could you cast or recover?
No. I can do this.
Huh. Saving is all of the recover you need.
Yeah.
A lot of games don't auto heal you when you save.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts, if you leave worlds or enter into a save point, you recover all your health and magic, depending on the game. Anyway, guys, that's all for this time. We will see you in the next episode.
Peace out.